What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG. And as we wind down October of 2024, earlier this month we hit 3,000 subscribers, which was really, really cool. I did this really fun opening where I did an Eternal Masters box and a couple of Double Masters 2022 collector boxes. And as many of you know, it's going to happen with box openings, right? But those boxes didn't go so well for a few different reasons. And so as we ended this month, I wanted to come back to doing something, a product that I've actually really, really enjoyed opening basically each and every time I've done it. And not every box is going to be good or great. That's part of the game. That's part of the game we play here, right? But something I've just really enjoyed opening in general is just Ultimate Masters. I think this makes for a really fun opening experience to me. Where I'm at as a box opener, as a collector, as a player right now, this hits a lot of high notes for me. I enjoy that it's kind of like a simpler time, right? Where it's like 15 mythics. You're going to get 3 per box. You're going to get 1 to 2 foil rares. But then you have a little bit of a lottery element with the box toppers that still carry a really nice premium to them. And just throughout the set, just a lot of good spread out value. There's playable commons and uncommons. There's a lot of really good uncommons. Some really good rares in there. One that is the second most valuable card in the set. And so it's not all mythic or bust, but then of course you've got some really good mythics in there as well. So Ultimate Masters is still a lot of the high notes for me. Anyways, I wanted to come back to this. I want to do another opening. I know the patrons are really enjoying opening this, so this one's going to be for me. Hopefully we see some good stuff today, but just having some fun, enjoying a product that I've really taken to and enjoyed pretty much each and every time. Hope you guys do as well. With that being said, why don't we go and dive on in and let's crack some packs. So as of the filming of this video, Ultimate Masters boxes are still... still sitting around like 350, 370, kind of depending on what day of the week you catch it. But around 350 seems like a reasonable price, like a fair price for where they're at right now. Let's take this off here. Oh yeah, box topper right in place. Love to see it. Looking good. So not obviously an inexpensive product, but what's interesting is kind of relative to where the market has been with sealed products in general. There's a lot of collector boxes that have gone up in value recently. I mean, LCI, Wilds of Eldraine, just to name a few, where it's like, those are boxes that are $300, $350 a piece now. So they're the same as an Ultimate Masters box. And to me, I mean, there's some good stuff you can get in those, but Ultimate Masters feels like it has a pretty reasonably high floor as well. So I'm saying, I guess, relative to box price or relative to market, I think Ultimate Masters is in a really good spot right now. All right, let's open some cards, huh? I'm going to start off with a Foil Thermo Alchemist. Start off with a Sublime Archangel. I think Archangel is probably like a $4 card. There's a lot of really good stuff in here. Just good, even value. So anyways, Archangel, I think this is about a $4 card. And skip through. There are some good uncommons that are worth checking out. Laboratory Maniac, Buried Alive, Anger, couple others. Desperate Ritual, I think, is one of them. So, some definitely worth checking on some of the uncommons. All right, here we go. Frantic Search as a foil common. Next up is Thespian's Stage. Good playable rare. Not a big value target. It's been reprinted a few times, but obviously a good combo piece card. And there's a Desperate Ritual and an Anger. Beautiful. And a Circular Logic. Some quality uncommons there. Even at common Treasure Cruise. Again, just something I've enjoyed and I've really taken to with this set. Yes, we skip past the commons and the uncommons a lot of the time, but when I come back after the video is over and I have shut off the video and I'm just kind of sorting through the cards, it's cool to see like just a bunch of good playables and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Those are going to slide into some decks. Bridge from Below as our next rare. Rogue's Passage, pretty good as well as an uncommon. Okay, all right. Should average about 3 mythics, maybe sometimes 4 per box. Pretty good. As of this filming, obviously, some commander changes have taken place, which has vaulted Mana Vault up to like $100 plus card. So now this is the most valuable card in the set. Obviously would not mind hitting one of those. Next rare is a Lava Claw Reaches. All right, Unstable Mutation, Swift Reckoning, Sleight of Hand. And that will do it for that one. Nothing crazy yet. But I mentioned, the rares. I think the rares are probably the strongest part about Ultimate Masters. You have Ancient Tomb, which is like a $90 card. You have Urborg, which is like a $45 card. You have Demonic Tutor at rare. Fiend Hunter. And next rare is Fulminator Mage. You know what? Not a super valuable card. It's probably hanging in that $2 to $3 range, but I love me some Fulminator Mage, so I will put that up top. I remember when this used to be a very valuable card. Slippery Bogle. Buried Alive. There we go. I know it was just reprinted in MH3, but again, a very good uncommon. All right. So I mentioned Ancient Tomb. I mentioned, Demonic Tutor, Phyrexian Tower, Urborg, all at rare level. Phyrexian Altar at rare level. All right, here we go. Oh, foil. Sweet. That's actually a pretty good foil rare. So you're usually looking at 1 to 2 foil rares per box. Some of the foils in this set haven't been foiled out in a really long time, and they do have nice premiums on them. I don't remember if All of Dust is one of them, but I think this is naturally like an $8 card, and it might be worth a little bit more because it is a foil version. So that is all in all actually a really good hit. And then a gamble behind that. Hey, gamble's a few bucks, right? Gamble's probably in the $4 to $5 range, I would think. Maybe like upwards of $5. That seems about right. Blast of Genius, Rise of the Tides. As uncommons. So as far as foil rares are concerned, you can obviously do a lot worse than an All Is Dust. That card definitely sees play. Not bad, not bad. Like I said, you should average about 1, sometimes 2 foil rares per box. Foil mythics are a little bit less common. They're about 1 per subcase on average, which is about 1 per every 4 boxes. All right, Dark Dabbling. Next rare is Through the Breach. Sweet. Through the Breach is a card. I love me some Through the Breach. This is a good card, and I'm probably in the neighborhood of, I don't know, $5, $6. I could be wrong about that. It might be even a little bit more than that. But this is a pretty good card. Pretty good card indeed. So that's a rare pull right there. Dreamscape Artist, Unburial Rites, Prismatic Lens. Why do I think Through the Breach might be a double-digit card? Am I whiffing on that? I can't remember offhand. Okay, yeah. I feel like, as I said it, I feel like it's more than $5. It could be upwards of 10. Obviously, it's seeing play. It sees modern play. It sees commander play. Can't imagine it's only 5. I'm going to say, yeah, I'll say like closer to 10. Okay, here we go. Molten Birth. Next rare, Noble Hierarch. The noblest of hierarchs. Still holds up pretty well. Pam still has some value. I think Pam is like a $10 or $11 card. So again, looking at the rares here, we haven't hit a mythic yet. And, there's going to be some swing and miss factor on that. But the rares as a foundation of a set tend to be like the strength of a set for me. And if you're pulling $5, $6, $7, $10, $11 cards, beautiful. Lava Spike, another very playable uncommon. So, with Ultimate Masters came out right as I found myself getting back into Magic in 2019. So this is obviously way before Channel, right? Right before the channel existed. That was the end of column 1. We're now into column 2. Rare Creeping Tar Pit, the creepiest tar. We have now 2 of the man lands. And so I wasn't opening a bunch of it then. I knew there was some hype to it when it came out. I was aware of it, but I wasn't as engaged. I wasn't as, definitely not in the know. And so when I did start the channel, we were now kind of past that Ultimate Masters time. So I had to work my way back to it. And now that I have, Foil Laboratory Maniac. Hey, you know what? That is not bad. I think a regular Laboratory Maniac is somewhere in the neighborhood of $6, $7, which is kind of crazy. So I think this is probably a $6 or $7 uncommon. That is pretty cool. We won't put it as far as the box value. I don't really count the uncommons, but I will put it up top because Foil Laboratory Maniac is sweet. Also love me some Gadog Teague, which is probably a $2 card, but a really good rare. So now I feel like I found myself working my way back to Ultimate Masters, and again, as I've said, I think it's a pretty well positioned set. A lot of stuff in it, of course, has been reprinted, but not recently enough that I think a lot of the singles within are in a very good place. Mirror Servitor. Next rare is Magus of the Bazaar, followed by Kitchen Finks. I remember when Kitchen Finks was a super played modern card. Okay. Just past the halfway point in the box. Now, what you will notice here is we have no mythics. We have some good rares. we haven't seen a lot of the top tier stuff yet, right? You know, while I love me some Noble Hierarch and some other things, we're hoping to see some of those $10, $15, $20 plus cards. All right, Stitcher's Apprentice. Next rare is our third Manland of the box. Okay. Plume Veil, Malevolent Whispers, Phalanx Leader. All right. Is it Mythic time? Foil Common, Sky Spear, Cavalry. Next up is a rare. Oh, there we go. Hey, there's one of the mega rares, though. Let's go. Let's go. So the second most valuable rare in this set is Urborg, only because Ancient Tomb is in this set at rare level, by the way, and is like $90. But Urborg is still way up there. This is like a $45 card. That is exactly what we wanted to see. Beautiful. Excellent, excellent pull right there. Very happy about that. Fecundity, Iridescent Drake, Penumbra Worm. That is the hit we wanted to see. The rares need to do work for you, right? Because Mythics, you know, there's 15. A bunch of them, you know, there's some swing and miss stuff down there as well. You need to be able to get some value out of your rares. That really, really helps. Okay. High Priest. Next up is our first Mythic. It is Platinum Empyrean. You know what? I don't own any copies of this for myself, so I'm actually pretty cool with this. I think this is a really sweet card. I think Empyreon's probably in like the neighborhood of like $15, so that's not a bad Mythic. You could definitely do a lot worse than this. And again, not owning a copy. I'm really happy to actually have one for myself now. Miraculous Recovery, Dakamore Salvage, and Shizo. Followed by, you know, Archaeomancer, pretty good. Cool. All right. First Mythic on the board is Platinum Empyrean. Not bad. Not bad. Yes, I would love to see Mana Vault. Yes, I would love to see any of the spaghetti monsters. Malevolent Whispers as a foil uncommon. Next rare is Visions of Beyond. Hey, you know what? Visions of Beyond is a pretty good card as well. Probably in the neighborhood of like $7, $8. Again, another one of those, you know, not jump out of your seat rares, but at the same time, you're definitely not upset about seeing that. Cool. All right, Lava Spike. Again, quality uncommon. Travel Preparations, and the River Prowler. Fiery Temper. And for whatever it's worth, I have drafted this set with friends, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. I thought this was a really fun set to draft. Some really cool, interesting archetypes. Some cards that you're definitely like, just at common level, you're going to fight over that fit into multiple archetypes. So, made for a really fun draft experience. All right, last pack of the second column of the box. Double Cleave. Rare is Wall of Reverence. I do like this card. This actually helped me win my draft with some friends because this card was doing some serious work for me. Not a valuable card, but I still thought it was cool. Holds a special place with me winning a draft with buddies. All right, last column of the box. Hopefully should still be in line for at least 2 more Mythics, sometimes 4 Mythics per box. Hopefully a few more good rares. There's some good rares out there still. I think Entomb still in this set. All right, here we go. Mad Prophet as a foil common. Rare is Woodfall Primus. Woodfall Primus might be a couple of bucks. I can't remember offhand. Songs of the Damned, sweet. Brazen Scourge, Wild Hunger. And we still have our box topper as well. I almost forgot about the box topper. All right. Goryo's Vengeance is another one. Second foil rare, Seismic Assault. All right, probably not going to be a high value target, but it is a second foil rare. And given that our first foil rare was Allah's Dust, I'm not going to complain about a second foil rare in the box. Good old Seismic Assault. Then, and then one of those big rares that we really wanted to see. This is Phyrexian Altar, and I think Altar's pushing 40 at this point. That is really spectacular. So, no Ancient Tomb, but a $45 Urborg and a roughly $40 Phyrexian Altar is absolutely what you want to see from your rares. Eternal Witness, Forbidden Alchemy, and Snake Umbra for the uncommons. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'll throw the Seismic Assault up there so you're going to see what the second foil rare was. But there we go. Now we've got a good assortment of those $5, $6, $7, $10 rares, a couple of the mega rares. If we can hit anything else out of our Mythics, I think we're going to be in decent shape going into the box topper. Here we go. Iridescent Drake as a foil uncommon. Actually, that's not bad. Next rare is Ruined Halo, Rudy's girlfriend. Yep. Counter Squall, Angel of Despair. I remember when Angel of Despair was like a real card. Furnace of Celebration. Martyr of Sands. It's actually pretty decent at common level. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 packs left. I said that the average is 3 mythics, and sometimes you see 4. I guess in theory you can see 2. But I'm really hoping that these last 5 packs have at least 2 mythics in them. Alright, foil common, Spark, Spitter. Rare is Flagstones of Trocaire, which is like $5. I was going to say Flagstones of $1, but it's not really $1 anymore. I think it's like $5. But it's not a mythic, by the way. Appetite for Brain, Swift Reckoning, Garna. And into our commons after that. Good old Gurmag Angler at common. Not bad. Okay. 4 packs left. Nervous time? Foil common, Vessel of the Endless Rest. Another rare is Containment Priest. Yeah. Containment Priest is pretty good. Hero, Rally the Peasants, and Ghoulsteed as the uncommons. Hooting Mandrills. Sweet. All right, 3 packs left. What are the chances that 2 of these have mythics? I'm hoping there's at least 1. Okay, here we go. Foil uncommons, Dawn Charm. I feel like I've pulled that as a foil uncommon many times. Then, after that, a rare... Oh, okay, there we go. Nice. Well, there's at least a good rare. Probably still better than, almost half the mythics in this set. It is Entomb. Entomb working its way back up. Prior to the reprint in DMR, Entomb was a $30 card. DMR obviously came out a couple of years ago, as it was a sizable reprint. Dropped this thing all the way down to like $6-7 at one point. Has rebounded. These are currently sitting at about 13. So again, another really good rare. Spider Spawning, Sigil of New Dawn, and Brawn. It can't be a 1 mythic box though, right? Like that can't be a thing, right? Let's find out. 2 packs left. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Mark of the Vampire. It's a rare. It's Golgari Grave Troll. Okay. Grave Troll, Living Lore, Young Peasy. Get out of town. Come on. Last pack, and then we have a box topper. Foil common is Pulse of Mirasa. Do we have a mythic here? We do. Boom! It is Dark Depths, which is not a particularly spicy mythic. Yeah, that does kind of kill the box. Unfortunate. If this is like one of the spaghetti monsters or like Mana Vault or even like Temporal Manipulation, it probably like salvages this box and turning like at least a decent box. Now we are leaning heavily on this topper, which makes me very, very nervous. Dark Depths is probably like a $6 card. The glass half full, and this is pretty glass half full, like is about as optimistic I can be, is of the 15 mythics in the set, I think Dark Depths might be the lowest value, and it's still like a $6 card. And that's about the best I have to offer in terms of my optimism at this moment. Reviving Reapers, Chainer's Edict. That's cool. All right. Well, we have leaned heavily on the rares. Now we have a box topper. And the box topper needs to be decent. All right. It's a little curled. That's all right, though. Nothing we can't get out. Please be good. It is... Oh, look at that curl, by the way. Woo! Gnarls. Nothing can't be undone. Oh, boy. Stirring Wildwoods. That's probably a bottom 5. It's got to be right there with Lava Claw Reaches. The Manlands are not box toppers you want to see. Oh! Well, here's what it is. Love me some Ultimate Masters. This is not the spiciest of boxes. In fact, I'm actually rather glad that this ended up being a box for me and not for the patrons. Nevertheless, got 3 really good rares, right? I mean, 2 of the top 3 rares, and in terms of value, again, Urborg is probably 45, Alter probably 40, Entomb 13, and then you got another whole grip of $5 to $10 rares over there. We at least got one good foil rare in there. Man, that box topper, between the two mythics and the box topper, if that box topper is even a top 10 box topper, or we had just gotten 3 to 4 mythics in this box looks, the complexion of this box looks very different. As it stands, unfortunately, probably a below average box overall. But, boy, imagine if some of these rares didn't exist in this set. So, anyways, that's going to do it for me today. I do enjoy me some Ultimate Masters. I hope you did as well. If you're not subscribed here, hit the subscribe button for me, hit the like button for me, and by all means, drop me some comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, everybody, and be well.